اتفضل مستر بدأنا.
Okay. Mr. Mahmoud, I can delete this.
اضغط على الشاشة بس هتروح.
Okay, boys. Nice to meet you. Inshallah, today we are gonna to take some exercises in grammar. Okay, we will start from elementary level until we reach the advanced level. Okay, in this test you must know which points will you be tested on. Here, as you have seen in this on this screen, we have present simple, the positive form of it, or the negative form, how to form questions in the present simple tense. The second point is what verbs comes with jobs. The last point you are going to focus on is what personal pronouns and possessive adjectives. These three topics will be discussed and will be tested through this exercise. Let's start from the beginning. Sentence number one. She space a uniform. She, it will take wear, to wear, wearing, or wears. As you have seen here, she, the verb comes with this he, she, or it, or we call it singular pronouns, except I, it must take S. The verb here, if you express the verb in the present simple tense, it must take S with she, he, or it. So the correct choice here will be what? She wears a uniform. She wears a uniform. So this is the correct answer here. Let's move to the second sentence. In this sentence also you will be tested on another another topic here. He space his car every weekend. This is a kind of daily routine as the present simple express. It will be wash, washes, washing, or washed. The same as we did in the first sentence here. He also take the verb with S. Okay, so it will be he washes his car every weekend. The B is the best answer here. Okay, if we come to the third sentence here, we will read Rosemary space three languages. Here it is not a rule, our grammatical rule as you have seen. Here we are going to test your vocab. If you know the meaning of the word and which word comes with this expression, it will be very easy to solve this question. For example, if I deal with the difference between speak and talk, okay? Speak a language. I speak English, I speak French, I speak German, but I talk to my father, I talk to my friend. Okay, I tell, if we come to tell, I tell the truth. I know someone. So the third sentence here, Rosemary space three languages. This is a language. So it wants to take the verb speaks. If Rosemary speaks three languages, this is the perfect choice here because speaks come with languages. But talk, you can talk to your friend, you can tell someone something, and you know everything. It's okay. I know a truth, know a rule. It's okay. Let's move to sentence number 4 here. So it is not a grammatical sentence. It is a meaning sentence or vocab sentence. You must know the meaning of these words or these verbs so you can get the correct choice. My father space at 7 o'clock every day. Stand up, or stands up, looks up, gets up, jumps up. Well, if we are going to take, we will take what? Gets up at 7 o'clock. Gets up means what? When you are sleeping, you want to get up in the morning, so you will take the verb get up. Okay? But the other jump is here. Jumps up if you want to jump in the playground, it's you will take jump up. We look up here. Look up means what? To search a meaning in a word meaning in a dictionary. I look up the meaning in this dictionary. You look in your word. Stand up mean help or support. So the perfect choice here will be C. It will be gets up because we have time here plus the word o'clock. Okay, let's move to sentence number 5. Isabel is a flight attendant. She pays passengers. Oh, okay. The second, sentence number 5 here also is what a meaning sentence. Okay, or a grammatical sentence. طبعا. If you look at the verb, you will find that it's the same verb. So we ask here about what a grammatical sentence. Is it serve, to serve, service, or serving? Okay, as we told you before, she takes the verb with S in the present simple tense. So it will be what? She serves passengers. She serves passengers. We cannot use serve because we have she. Also, we cannot add serving. Serving, if you want to choose serving, you must have am, is, are before it. But to serve, okay, it's not accepted here because she is not followed directly by to. You cannot put to after she in a sentence in English. If we come to the sentence number 6 here, okay, look at this. You will find that you have different verbs. Different verbs means you are testing here, or you are be tested here in the meaning of these verbs. But if you find the same verb, this means that you are going to be tested in a grammatical rule. Okay, if we come to sentence number 6, we find that we have different verbs. So we seek here for the meaning. Their son space in this hospital. Okay, is it works, begins, starts, or likes? Okay, you must know if you work in a place. You have the preposition in. Okay, in usually comes in and at come with what? With work at, work in. It's okay, but you cannot use begin because begin here cannot be followed by in. Okay, also starts and likes. But the best choice here in sentence number 6 will be A. 6, their son works in this hospital. Let's go to sentence number 7. Jim's postman. He space. Jim is a postman. He space letters to people. Answers, works, delivers, service. Here we have different verbs. Different verbs means what? We will be tested here on the meaning of these verbs. Okay. If you are going to use letters, will you deliver letter or answer letter or works? Deliver letter means because you are a postman, you know the meaning of a postman, the person who carry letters and deliver it to other people. So the best choice here will be what? He delivers letters to people. Why I use deliver here? Because deliver related to postman or postman. Always postmen deliver what? Deliver letters to people. Let's come to sentence number 8. Jan is a doctor. She space L people. Because you are a doctor, you will what? You will help L people. Okay, here we can show the meaning here. Look at means what? معناها watch, and it has a meaning of watch. Speak to someone. Help. Okay, or serve drinks. طبعا a doctor cannot serve drinks. A doctor can't serve drinks, but a doctor helps people. A doctor helps what? People in hospitals. Sentence number 9. Been in a flat in Birmingham. Okay, this is a town in Britain. Birmingham. Okay, so lives, stands, has, and wants. if you, okay, we will choose what here? Live. I live in Jeddah. Mr. Mahmoud lives in Riyadh. Okay. He lives in a flat. He lives in a villa. It's okay. So the best choice here, it will be what? Lives. It's not stands or has or wants. Wants in cannot be in a correct grammatical English, or has in the same as stands in a flat. No, it cannot be go grammatically correct. Okay. If we come to the sentence number 10, Nancy's uncle is a pilot. A pilot means what? The person who flies a plane. Who flies a plane. He stays all the world. He goes all over the world, sees all over the world, travel all over the world, travels or delivers. As you know that a pilot is travels, okay, all over the world. Travel what? All over the world. This is the correct choice here. But C cannot go with this sentence or deliver. Okay, goes. Goes come with a place. طبعا here we have a place, but you cannot say goes all over the world. Travel all over the world. Let's move to sentence number 11 here. We have two choices. So you must get them correctly with this. In winter, Sheila, skiing, and in summer, tennis. As you know here, if you have some confusing, okay, or if you confuse this sentence, you must ask yourself, tennis. Tennis is a sport. So I play tennis. Type, which is a play here? Okay, this A, B, C. You can cancel what here? D. Type. Okay, if we look at the skiing, I go swimming, I go skiing. Sheila what? Go skiing, and in summer she plays. You cannot make skiing or play or does skiing. Goes skiing, such as go swimming. The best choice here will be B. Okay, let's discuss sentence number 12 with you now. My friend is a son. My friend's son, Turkish and English at university. Okay, from the word Turkish and English, you know that maybe they are subject materials. You are studying it. Okay, university, it will be what? It will be studies. Okay, studies Turkish and English. I study math. Okay, but I don't play math. I don't go math. Okay, so Turkish and English as subject materials, it will take what? Studies. Most of people space work at 8 o'clock every day, every morning. Okay, work. Okay, is it finish? Well, goes work or does work, starts work at 8 o'clock every morning. If you really choose go, you must follow it by 2. You must follow it by 2. I go to work. We don't have here 2, so you cannot use this sentence. Okay. It does our work, maybe goes, but it's okay. I do my homework. She does her homework. She does her work. But we can, even if it's in the morning, so it will be a start. This is the beginning of the day. Most people starts work at 8 o'clock every morning. We choose here the starts because, okay, it will happen in the morning. Okay, and it is grammatically correct. Let's move to sentence number 14 here. Space does Tony Blair live? The answer here will be M in Great Britain. Great Britain means United States. Okay, Great Britain, England. Okay, we call it another name, Great Britain. Up here, the answer will be a place. If you want to ask about place here, you will ask with what? You will ask with when, where, what time, and how. You know, طبعا, where is related to asking for what? For place. Where do you live? I live in Jeddah. Where does Tony Blair live? In Great Britain. So the best choice here will be what? Where. It is not when, because when if you use it, you will ask about time. Also, what time? If you use it, you ask about time. How, if you use it, you are asking about the way you are going to use. How do you go to school? I go to school by bus. How do you travel to America? I travel to America by plane. So the correct choice here will be what? Where? 15 space here. Does your father do this? In his free time? So he asked about what? Okay, why is used to ask about a reason? Okay, but I don't have a reason here. What kind? What kind of what? Okay, what kind should be, okay, you ask about certain type. How many? How many should be followed by plural noun? How many boys? How many girls? But here we have does. What? What does your father do? Okay, this is if you want to ask about an action of an action that a person has done or does every day. You ask what does? What does he do? What does he do? Okay, what does he do? What does she do? Okay, it will be the correct one is what? Sentence number 16. Space does Andy's little brother play with? Who Andy's little brother play with? Why Andy's does Andy's little brother play with? How old and where? طبعا هنا you cannot say what where. How old does his Andy's little brother play with? You cannot how old. You ask about a person here, a little brother play with. You ask about a person. You are playing with another person. So if you it will be a man or a woman. So if you ask about man or a woman, you will ask with who. Who does Auntie's little brother play with? I play with my friend. Okay. The best choice here will be what? 16. And 16 it will be A. 17. Space does Natalia's nephew do? He answered the question. He is an architect. Okay. Architect, this is a job of a person. So if you want to ask about someone's job, you ask with what? طبعا with what? What does Mr. Muhammad do? He is he teaches English. He is a teacher of English. Like you cannot use how, because how the answer will be by. How do you go to school? By bus. How do you travel to USA? By plane. Home. Okay, ask about the object, but here is the subject. Okay, when ask about what? Time. What ask about the action, okay, or something that you have done. Let's move to sentence number 18. Space does it rain here, mostly in summer and winter. Here, he speaks here, okay, space here is snow and winter. Okay, we have what? We have two blanks here, or two space here. The first one, try to test it. If it goes, it will be. Okay, at the same time, the second choose will go with the second one. Okay, let's start from A here. When does it rain here? Okay, he said mostly in summer and winter, because when? طيب, we have two in here. We ask about time when. Okay, طبعا summer winter. Okay, we can use برضو what time. طب which is the best choice here? Let's move to the second question. He said not snow. He said in winter. يبقى طبعا here you cannot say why does it rain here? Because it will not be the answer, mostly in summer. How? So the B will not be the answer. طيب. Okay. Also, if you ask what time does it rain here? It may be in summer, like in here. If you ask home is no, it will not, the answer will not be in winter. Okay. طيب. Here, let's say test number D here. When Does it rain? It will be mostly in summer. What about snow in winter? Okay, so the best choice be okay will be what, when, and what about. You must, if you have a sentence with two choices, you must test them, and they must be equal 100%. If one goes and the other doesn't, you cannot choose this choice. Okay. 19. Does Anthony go to work? He said bus. This is what I have told you here. Yeah, okay. This is a means of transport. A means of transport, if you ask about a means of transport, you will ask with how. How do you go to school? How do you go to work? طيب, okay, Mr. Muhammad, we have three answers here. It starts with how, but not how well. Okay, how well, it will be omitted here. How and by. Okay, this is the best choice, because if someone asks you with how, you will answer with by. By followed by the means of transport. How does Anthony go to work? By bus. The best choice here is A. She is based from England. This is a grammatical rule here. As I told you in the first test here, she, he, it will take the verb with S. Okay, Mr. Muhammad, we have two words that come those S. Goes and comes. Check the meaning here. Okay, if you use goes from London, it will not be okay, because she comes. If you are an Englishman, you come from England. If you are an American man, you come from America, USA. So she comes from England. This is the correct choice here. Let's move to 21 sentence. We have two spaces here. Space she, space French. Okay. As you have seen, if someone wants to ask a question, a helping verb question in the present simple tense, he must use what? He must use does or do. Does or what? Or do. Or which decide the role here? The subject here. The subject here in our question is she. Is what? She. So you must ask with what? Ask with does. Also, the verb should come in the infinitive form with after, okay, with does. Yani, does she play? You cannot say that does she plays. You cannot say does she eats. No. The verb with do or does should be an infinitive form. So this is B cannot be the correct one, because here we have S, so it's not correct. So it will be what? Does she speak French? يبقى sentence 21, the correct choice will be what? Will be C. If we come to sentence number 22, okay, you must check. If you want to take my advice here in your step test, the first sentence, or you mean what? 50% of your correct choice will be focusing on the sentence as a whole. You must read all the sentence before you are going to give the answer, because if you get it in okay, in a quick way, maybe you have some mistakes. So you must read the four choices well. Then you are going to apply the grammatical rules you know before, so it will be a correct choice. Okay, so she, two spaces, from America. Here we are speaking about the negative role of the present simple tense. Present simple tense, you can use the negative form using doesn't or don't. Doesn't come with he, she, it, so we have the subject she. That's okay. If you find she, don't care about do. Don't. You will care about doesn't. طيب يا مستر محمد يا فؤاد, we have here doesn't, two doesn't. Okay, let's check them. Okay, as I told you, doesn't or don't should be followed by infinitive form, يعني a verb without s. So it must be what? B. She doesn't come from America. She doesn't come from what? The best choice here is D. But if you choose C, it will be not correct. Why? Because doesn't okay, followed by a verb plus S. It's not the infinitive form here. So you are not allowed to use it. Okay, boy? Every time he spills a glass of lemonade before breakfast. Every time he. Okay, sometimes, boys, I want to tell you something. We sometimes, or we use has or have as a kind of an action verb, which means drink. If it comes with, okay, meals and beverages, okay, we can use them as drink. But we must stick to the rule. You must know that he take has, he, she, it take has, while what? I, they, we, you take have. So every time I drink a glass of lemonade. Okay, أو he drinks. طيب, he drinks means what? يعني he has or have. Which is the best choice here? Because we have he, we must take a has. We must take a he has a glass of lemonade before breakfast. This means what? And he drinks a glass of lemonade before breakfast. Someone can tell me, Mr. Muhammad Fouad, I can use does here every one time he does a glass. No, not all the time he does a do a work, do a job, خلاص. But do a favor, do come with some expressions. It's not here. You must put has or have with things related to food and okay, drinks. 24 here we have a question that have two spaces or two blanks here. Space he, space three children. Also, as we have told you before here, if you want to ask a question in the present simple tense with helping verb question, you are going to use does or do. Okay, mister. How, okay, I will use here. He will take does. So you have two choices that will be correct. You have A and B. Which is the best choice here? As you have seen, as I told you, does followed does or do, followed by subject, then subject, it must come the infinitive form. So have will be the infinitive form here. Okay, does he what? Does he have? هيقول يا مستر محمد طب but he cannot take have. He can take has. It's okay. But with does or do, you must change has to has or had to have. Return it to have to get the infinitive form. Okay, boys? Don't misuse or okay, don't disturb yourself here. Okay, the correct choice will be A. Does he have three children? Okay. Let's move to 25 sentence. A shower. Okay, this kind of it's not a grammatical rule. We call it what? Vocab meaning expressions. Okay, yeah, okay, I have a bath. I have a shower. You can say I go a shower. You can say I come a shower. I have, she have. But if it's a kind, طب يا أستاذ محمد أو Mr. Muhammad, if we come to this, we can find two verbs here, have and has, the same meaning. But if it's an order here, have a shower. If your father or your mother ask you to have, you like, have a shower now. Don't see has a shower. It's the imperative, okay, kind of sentence. Imperative, as you know before, you must start with the infinitive form of the verb. Okay, it will be have here. Have a shower. Have a nice day. Okay, have a cold drink. It's okay. 26 here. The phone. Okay, here you are going to be tested in the meaning of these words, which will go with the phone. Okay. If someone calls you on the phone, you answer him. You don't look at him or read him because you read a book, you go swimming, go to a place, look at something, but answer the telephone. Answer the telephone means what? Reply to a person. So the best choice here will be what? It will be D. Answer the phone. If we come to sentence number 27, she space a white coat. We repeat this the rule here. It will be asked about what? Okay, which is the correct verb here? Okay, she wears a white coat. We take the verb with S because we have she here as the subject. A magazine. A magazine is something you can read. You can read. If it is something you can read, such as newspaper or a magazine or some journals, it will be read a magazine. Don't say go a magazine or live a magazine. It will be what? Read a magazine. Read what? A magazine. Come to sentence number 29. Our teacher gives a lot of homework. Okay. Gives what? The teacher here is the subject of a sentence, and we are, as the students, are the object. So if we are going to choose what? An object pronoun. The object pronoun here will be what? Will be us. Will be what? Us. Okay, but our teacher gives us a lot of homework. Sentence number 30. He space telephone every evening. Okay, as you know. Okay, watch a television, watch a movie, watch a film. Okay, يبقى watch come with a television, a film, or something like that. You can see what here? He watches television every day. You must stick to the correct verb in the meaning and also the correct grammatical rule here. See, some boys here come, Mr. Muhammad, we can choose a. I say no. Why? Because if this is the verb, the meaning, but it is not the correct rule. If you want to use the verb with he, she, it in the present simple tense, you must add s with the verb. Or es, يعني if it ends in ch, sh, xo. Okay? A verb like see or buy cannot be accepted, not because of the meaning only, but also it doesn't have a grammatical rule here. Because if you want to use see with he, it must be see with he, it must be sees or buys, but it's not here. So the correct choice will be what? Watches. At 10, we go space bed. If you go, you will be go to a place, go to a bed, go to a bed, sleep in bed. يبقى go should be followed by what? By to here. I go to bed, sleep. You cannot say I go to in bed. No, I go to on bed. Or okay, okay. يبقى go to bed. Sentence number 32. He picks up the apples, space the tree. You pick something from something or thumb. Okay, يبقى he picks up from the tree. Okay, you cannot say for the tree. Okay, or on a tree or at a tree. As I told you, you can get something from your father. It's a kind of testing here. It's a kind of testing sentence here. It goes with from. Okay, it's not a grammatical rule, but it depends on your testing of the sentence here. 33 boys get space the bus. Get in means what? To write something. Get in ولا got on. طبعا here on the board of okay, احنا we have a difference in grammar here. The difference between on and in. If we speak about means of transport that some of your body can be seen through it, you will use the preposition in. I get in the bus. خلاص? But okay, if you okay come to for example, if you come inside as a means of transport and someone cannot see any parts from your body, you can get on. Okay, I ride on a plane. You cannot, no one can see you, okay, through the window of a plane if it runs on the runway. Okay, so the best choice here be what? Okay, get in. طيب يا Mr. Muhammad, if we speak about what get out, it must be followed by the preposition of, which means here descend, get out of, descend or go outside. Okay, but we don't have here of, so it will not be the correct choice. Sentence number, okay, 37. She lives Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland is a place. I live in Jeddah. I live in Saudi Arabia. In come with the places, so it must be what? Live in. Sentence number 35. A nurse look. طبعا here as you have seen look and look for, look up, it has more than one meaning or different meaning. If you see look at, you will look at people. You can watch people. Look for means what? You search for something. Look after, you will means what? Take care of someone or something. Okay, so you must read the sentence and show the meaning here. A nurse, this is a woman that cares for ill people or sick people in a hospital. So it will be look after. Look after means what here? Take care of. Take care what? Of. The best choice will be what? Look after. It will not be look for, because look for means what? To search for something. Also, it will not be look at, because look at means watch or point your eyes towards a direction. It will not be help people, because looks help cannot come two verbs following each other. No, it's not accepted in English unless it is a modal verb and an infinitive form. Yani will go, it's okay. Like looks helps, no, it's not a correct grammatical rule here. There is a letter space U. If you get something, it will be for someone. Okay, this there is a letter for you. Not about you or on you or to you. I get an apple for you. Okay, 36. There is a letter for you. Tourists come put. By, well, to, well, with. As I told you, if you are going to use means of transport, you can put the preposition by, then follow the means of transport, by boat, by bus, by plane, by train. You cannot, even if put that, you cannot. Yeah, you cannot say by the car, but no, by car, by plane, by boat. Okay, this is the correct choice here. Tourists come by boat. Sentence number 38. He drives the children, okay, school, of school, at school, to school, go. If you drive some, okay, if you can drive your children, you will reach them to school. But drive to what? Drive to school, okay? You are driving your car to school. Sentence number 39, he speaks to people on the radio. Pay attention with me here, boys. Something that have been listened, okay, such as news, or something that can be seen, such as a movie or a match. It can be on a screen, you know, on the TV screen, not in. It will be on, يعني على الشاشة, okay, on the radio, on his radio. The fixed expression you cannot use, okay, you cannot use your mind here. Take it as it is here. Okay, boy? On the radio, on TV, on the screen. 40 here. She likes going walks summer. As you know here, we must choose two correct choices. Okay, Mr. Muhammad. If I don't know the first one, but I know the second one, summer. Summer is a season. Okay, as you know, the preposition in come with what? With places, with what? Years in 1999 also come with season in. يبقى here which is one ها يبقى هنا okay, you cannot say at summer, you cannot say at summer, like in summer. يبقى here the best choice will what? She likes going for walks in summer. In what? Summer. This is the best choice here. Let's move to what? To the sentence after it here. She goes skiing her free time. Okay. What is the difference between here in and at? At come with some, okay, you know, at that come with time, but a specific time at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock. But in can go with what? In her free time. The word the time or free time or leisure time, it will be take the preposition in her free time, not at her free time. But if you want to speak about time as okay, 7 o'clock or 7:30, you can put at 7:30, at 7 o'clock. But the word the free time, you put in instead of at. Okay, boys, instead of at. If we speak about the rule after it here, he works an undertaker. Okay. Work. If what is the difference between work as and work in? Work in a place, like work as followed by the job. I work as a teacher of English. Mr. Muhammad Fouad works as a teacher of English. He works as an undertaker. You know the meaning of undertaker? The person who going to okay, you know, dead bodies, that are dealing with the dead bodies, okay, washes them carefully and okay, put them in their what? In their, okay, in their graves. We call him undertaker. Here, sentence number what? 43. Does she live in Australia? This is a kind of question asking with what? With does. If you are gonna to ask with does, you must respond to does. But here, if the answer is no, does should be followed by not. But if the answer is yes, يبقى does should not be followed by not. Here we have does and the answer will be no. يبقى no, she doesn't. No, she what? Doesn't. There is some people of you here, I think maybe I have some other students that they consider themselves as strong in English, know something in English, but we have some hidden roles. We must pay attention to it, because not all the grammar will be tenses, not all the grammar will be what? Will be rules. Okay, we have some small okay, what we call common expressions or something like that. It must be tried before to know it well by heart in order to solve your what in your test, because you will have, if you are going to be tested in the step test, you have a part which we call grammar. Okay, inshallah, in other lectures I'm going to show you a model of step test, and you are going to have a memorize the picture about what will you do in it. But step by step, we are going to be trained here, okay, in order to be able to solve one. Here, sentence number 44, we watching television. As you have seen here, okay, you should be used with what? With don't. It cannot take doesn't, because doesn't come with he, she, it. So, okay, it will be what? Huh? We have don't like, we have do like. Because it's a negative sentence, it will be don't like watching. Like should be followed by gerund. It's okay if it's a correct sentence here. We don't like watching television. If we come to the last sentence here, it will be what? He pays to help people. Look at these four verbs here. We have different verbs. So the testing here will be tested what? In the meaning of these words. Not only what the rule, because all of them ends with S here. So he flies to help people. He likes to help people. He wants to help people. He swims to help people. It seems to be what? He like to. I like to. I like to help people. You like to help people. He likes to help people. Okay, boy? Boys? Here, as I will show you now here, okay, look at this parts. Look here, I can send it to you. We have, okay, intermediate, we have elementary, intermediate levels, we have advanced levels here. Okay, I prefer not to start with the advanced level because not all of you are at the same level. So we must be or must train ourselves as well. After that, you are going to have what we call difficult tests. You will be tested on to be able to solve well without caring about mistakes. So this is true, as you have seen here. It's okay, long tests in grammar. You can, if you want it, I can send it to your WhatsApp on your class. You can, it will be good for you to train yourself. It's free from me, and okay, but just ask Allah forgiveness. Okay, now we will stop here. Thank you. Okay, now. I appreciate your attendance here. See you later. Okay, in another lecture. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later.